Let's talk. Welcome back again to another video. Thank you for coming back again, even though I have not showed up for so many days. But today I'm going to cover all those things. Firstly, the last 1 week was a mental break for me because the mental load was heavy, so I couldn't take the physical load. So that's one excuse, but I'm learning to. That's an excuse. I agree. I agree. Second thing is, I also realized that I'm not being quite disciplined. The last 1 week, the mental load was heavy. I mean, if it might not be heavy for the rest of them, it's heavy for me. Work was catching up. I just couldn't prioritize things properly. Maybe I should learn how to do that. That is one learning that I understood is, as long as you have no other tensions and your workout is going fine, and suddenly something comes up, every routine that you have goes down south out the window, think there is a problem there. And I just faced that problem. I was going good for 4, 5, 6 days, and suddenly work has caught up, and I didn't know how to navigate two paths at a time. So that's one thing I want to prioritize, how to navigate them efficiently by not putting one thing above and one thing below. Second, one goal or one kind of habit I wanted to change in 2026 was my screen time. I'm sure a lot of your screen time is also very questionable. I believe, at least for me, I'll put the screenshots of my screen time here. I was quite shocked when I looked at those numbers. 7 hours was the daily average, which means I was on my phone unconsciously, subconsciously. 7 hours I was there. 7 hours of my day, I could have done wonders if I have. I mean, 2, 3 hours on your phone is still fine, but for me, 7 hours I was flabbergasted. And I thought, where is all this time going? Now, I often feel these days that time is flying by. I'm not able to achieve anything. Then I realize most of the time is being wasted on that doom scrolling. That's one thing I want to fix, and I tried fixing it. So, let me tell you the result. This year, I planned on finishing this book. You Can Have It All. So, in the last week when the mental load was heavy, instead of picking up my phone and scrolling through something to divert myself from that mental load, I picked up a book and I told myself I have to finish this somehow. And guess what? I did. And I will show you the screen time of this week also. I'll put the screenshot of the screen time that I have for this week. It reduced by 46%. And imagine what one book did. If you pick right books, I mean, I feel like you could bring that number down. You could use it, not just this book, anything that you wanted to maybe do on the side. And the good news is I finished this, and also I started with this book, The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. I always wanted to read this, and look at how much I've finished. And mind you, I started this yesterday afternoon. I'm so proud. uh, Also, there is a reason why I'm reading this aggressively, because I believe this book have answers that I'm looking for. So that's one reason. But still, doing all this, I didn't realize I could read these many pages in 2 days. I never did that, because this book I bought during February or January, December. December. I got this in December, and it took me, what, 7 months to even touch it and finish it. Now this is already halfway down. Also, I have another book ready, new book. This is just my dream vision that I had, that I'll be reading a lot of books and gaining a lot of knowledge, which didn't happen for 6 months because I didn't realize where the time was going. But when I stopped and said, let me see where I'm investing all this time, and the culprit was right here, the phone. It was not the phone's fault though. it was not my fault too. I mean, the content is very engaging. So I finally decided screen time should be coming down, and I brought it somehow. And when I talk about my walking journey, we decided to walk for 10 days, right? And I finished 5 days of it. And from 6th day, no update has come, nothing has come. I'll be honest with you, I did not walk. So by that rate, 5 out of 10 days is 50% is my success rate. So experiment 1 is 50% successful, that I was able to keep up this motivation, enthusiasm to walk for 5 days. So I will, in my book, I will write experiment number 1. Sri Shaili tried to walk and she walked for 5 days. So, goal number 1, walk straight for 10 days, 10,000 kilometers every day, 50% pass. So, my grade is at 50%. Now, goal 2 is, let's see how my screen time will significantly reduce. It's now at 3 hours. I don't think I can bring it any more down because you barely need that much for daily survival, but I'll see. And I think I've already passed this area, but I don't think 1 week's of screen time is the parameter here. It should come down significantly and consistently also. Like I need to keep up with this for longer days. Let's see. And if you have watched and if you have watched until the end, thank you for your time, and it means a lot to me. I'll see you tomorrow with a new update.